Hi, Facebook. How are you? Just going here on Instagram. When you pop on, say hello. Goodness. Oh, I need to take this off. Right. Hi, Instagram. How are you? So, oh my God, this light is so amazing. So anyway, saying hello from Sydney. Hopefully you can see me, but I'll just stay in this lounge. Anyway, I'm gonna avoid this because it feels like it's a little crazy. Hi, Jose. How are you? How are you doing, Jose? So good to have you join. Are you in Fort Lauderdale today? Anyway, so I'm going to be talking about the gifts of saying yes today. Actually, Jose, I could use our story of talking about this topic. So today I am going to be talking about the gifts of saying yes. And the reason that hey, Adam, how are you? So good that you joined. I'm in Sydney, Australia right now. And just going on to talk about the gifts of saying yes, but let me know when you pop on like where you're from. Adam, I don't know where you're from actually. So if you could just tell me where you're from, that'd be awesome. Anyway, so just spending some time with you guys for my day 11 before I hop on a flight to LA and then go to Michigan for 2.5 weeks, and then I'll go back to Arizona and then New Zealand and Arizona. So it's been a pretty crazy time. But anyway, I just want to say the gifts of saying yes. So I landed today here at 4 a.m. in Sydney. And I was like, I got a 5-hour plane ride. And as many of you know, I talked about yesterday that my flight was canceled from Bali to Taiwan, so I had to rebook. And I wasn't worried about anything. I just said it's part of the greater adventure. And from that, there's actually a guy that I met 2 weeks or a couple days earlier in Bali that was on my flight that was so funny. I saw him when he was in Sydney. They invited me to sit by them, and fabulous. But anyway, it was like the gift of saying yes. I chose to say yes to every opportunity. I was then coming upstairs from this flight, and this guy was like, I really like your hair. And I was like, oh my gosh, thank you. And he was like, yeah, I have a lounge pass if you want, you can come. And he was like, great. And he works for Delta, and he was, all these things anyway. But I go with him, and it was just like saying yes to the opportunity, just like saying yes to making new friends, and saying yes to the experience of expanding your knowledge, expanding your awareness, expanding your network. And it's like choosing to say yes to those moments. Like I easily could have been like, no, or when he said I like your hair, I could have just like stopped and cut it off, and I could have not asked back like, how are you doing today, or how was your flight, or where you're going. Like, I could have just totally stopped the conversation and not been genuine and authentic and like really diving deep into that. But since I dove into that phase, I was able to have an opportunity to like get to know a soul on a deeper level, and I was able to like make a connection. And like now you're Facebook friends, and like you never know where you could see that person again. And just like the guy I met on the plane in Bali, like I met him a couple days earlier, and all these things. And so just the gifts of saying yes, I feel like I really wanted to touch on, because it's transformed my life so much. But just saying yes to what you really want to do and from what feels good. And regardless if it's like guys or girls, like just from a place of, you know what, today I'm choosing to say yes to everything that comes my way, because when I say yes, I know that it creates more opportunities. When I say no, I'm not allowing opportunities. And if you're saying obviously yes to something that doesn't feel good, I wouldn't recommend that. But I'm saying so often like we just say yes because we don't say yes because we're so worried about like, how is this going to work, or who is this person, or what's going to happen, and what's the outcome of this, and we're trying to like control all of it, and like our mind is going crazy. But like just like bring it back to the presence, just bring it back and to be present with who you are today, being present in the moment and feeling how good that feels. My thing is all messed up, sorry. Feeling how good it feels to be present in the moment when you meet people, how good it feels to be present in the moment when you're eating food, or how good it feels when you say yes to something that makes you feel good, or saying yes to a new experience, because it's the unknown that kind of gives you a thrill. It's the unknown that kind of gives you the excitement of a new opportunity. Sorry, this Facebook is really making me dark, but it's the excitement that I really want to touch on, because like the more you say yes, the more you create opportunities. And a lot of people will say like, oh, Colleen, you're lucky, or you're this. Like, no, I'm not lucky. I created everything I've obtained. I've created a business. I've created multiple streams of income. I've created a lifestyle where I live all over the world. I've created a lifestyle where I can do lives and connect with amazing people through Wi-Fi to like let you guys hear this vibration and share this energy with you. And I also wanted to share, like, another thing is, a lot of people don't know how to say, they say they want to be better. They say they want to have a better life. They say that they want to have more money. They say that they want to have better relationships. They want to have all of the things. But the truth is, you guys and girls, if you really wanted it, you would already be making it happen, right? And so I see so many times people like saying like, oh, I want this. And I do this in my life too, like, oh, I really want this, or I really want this. But if you really want something, you would have already manifested it. And you're in the works of doing it. And so one thing I wanted to touch on is like, you know, I've said yes to so many retreats, so many yeses to personal development, so many yeses to travel experiences, and so many yeses just to shining my light brighter than it already does, because I really believe that we each hold a greater responsibility to shine our light as bright as possible to make the greatest impact in the world, to make this world a better place. And whether that's like we're just a barista, we want to travel the world, we just want to be like a better husband or better wife or mom, dad, whatever it is. Like, I really feel that each of us always have an opportunity to say yes to something to help ourselves be what we want and just return to who we naturally are, returning to what we already own within us, and returning just to that natural state of light and love and positivity and happiness, and to be free the way that we envision freedom for ourselves in our life. And I wanted to come on and share another thing is that a lot of times people say like they want these things, but then they don't want to commit and invest in themselves. And so one thing I wanted to share and be vulnerable with you guys is the gifts of saying yes is, you know, I invested some money with some mentors, and I actually was the first time that I spent money without actually having all of it. And so I used using a credit card in faith that knowing that since this is an investment in myself, this is going to come back to me in greater capacities. So I knew what I wanted, and I knew that as soon as I invest and commit myself to go to the greatest level, that it's going to come back at greatest levels. But that's because I really believe in myself, and I really believe that this is going to happen. So I really believe that spending more than what you have at a current date, not always, but knowing with a plan that it's going to come back to you. And I really wanted to share that with you guys, because the gift of saying yes, the gift of knowing, the gift of trusting that this is all greater than you, this is all bigger than you, and that if you so choose to live a life of greatness and freedom and happiness, and you just want to have everything, like you don't want to have to choose anymore, you want to just be the happiest, most fulfilled person. And yeah, those people, you guys and girls, those people say yes. They say yes to their hey. They say yes to almost every opportunity that allows them to grow and expand. And if you're not saying yes to opportunities or growth, if you're not saying yes to new people, if you're not saying yes to new relationships, if you're not saying yes to investing in yourself, you're not saying yes to, I don't know, all of the things, but you're asking and asking and asking for things. You keep asking for things from the world, like you keep asking, but then the world's giving you things and you're not saying yes to them. Of course, the world's going to stop giving you things because you're asking and then you're not actually acting on them. So I just wanted to say, like, the gifts of my life of saying yes, like this past 6 months of like opening a business, traveling the world, I've met a very extraordinary people. Thank you. The world needs more love and positivity, I truly believe, but it starts with each of us sharing our experiences and rising up to shine our light as bright as possible. And I wanted to say, like, I had all these things that had happened, and even earlier this year I went to a retreat, and then I was going to one the next weekend, and I didn't know where I was going to stay, and I was able to stay with like a woman who was going to the retreat randomly, and I just said yes, and I was like with her family, and like now she's one of my really amazing friends, and like I'm going to New Zealand soon, and also for a retreat, and I didn't know like staying, and another woman offered me to stay with her, and I was like, oh wow, that's so amazing, and I just said yes. So even though I chose to say yes to the retreat, it doesn't make logical sense. I went all the way across the world right now to go all the way back. And I was like, oh, all these things. But I was like, you know what? It just feels right. It feels good. And I'm asking the world that I want to be the best version of me. And this feels like something that's going to up-level me to another version. So, I don't know. It's your choice to always say yes, or it's your choice. Hey, guys, I'm in Sydney. It's your choice to like say yes. And if you're always asking the world for more, you're asking the world to be the best you want, or you're asking the world for opportunities, but then you're not saying yes to them, the world isn't going to give you opportunities to have more money, to have better relationships, to have it all. Like, it's not going to, because you are not choosing to say yes to one that's giving you the opportunities, and you're not choosing to receive from when you're asking. So I just felt called to come on and share that after I just had this beautiful breakfast with a friend I just met here, because I chose to say yes. And it wasn't in a way of like anything bad. It was just in a way of like sincere, like, this is what feels good, and this is going to allow me to expand my network. And at the end of the day, you guys, your network is everything. Your network is the one that's going to be able to allow you to expand, allow you to have opportunities. And so I really just felt called to share like all the ways of saying yes, that it brings in new opportunities, new light, new experiences. I love how this is like coming up behind me anyway. But I just wanted to say, like, it all comes down to a choice, and opportunities are thrown at your way all the time. Money is thrown at you all the time. People are thrown at you that want to help you. Like, the world wants you to succeed. It's just you. If you're not choosing to say yes, you're asking yourself, why am I not at the place I want to be at with my business, with anything? Ask yourself then, where are you not saying yes, or where are you not showing up in a way that allows you to receive all the opportunities the world is throwing at you right now? Because at that place, that's when you have to realize how much you maybe could be saying no, or where you could be saying yes more. I just want to tell you a few gifts of me saying yes with, my day and people I've stayed with and everything. And this can be your life. Like, this isn't just Colin Gallagher's life. Like, this could be your life if you choose. So sending you lots and lots of love, and let me know if you have any questions. And if you're watching it on replay, just do #replay. Love to know your thoughts. And then let me know if you're saying yes, like you said yes to massive things lately. Definitely let me know, because I love hearing people that are like stepping up and saying yes like I am, and spending maybe more money than they have at that current moment to do it on payment plans or whatever it is, because I truly believe that their light is going to shine brighter. They're here to impact people, and they're here to just do good in the world. So yeah, love to know, and sending you guys so much love. And I hope you say yes to whatever's calling you, whatever's whispering at you, whatever makes you feel good. I hope you step up and do something that makes you just, I don't know. And I hope it makes you happier. I hope it makes you excited. I hope it makes you up level in a way you can never imagine. And I hope that your adventure unfolds wilder than any imagination could ever dream. So send you lots and lots of love from Sydney, and just say yes. So, and remember, you hold the light within to embody we are one.